So dear friends, today we are going to learn a very beautiful therapy that is called guasha, guasha therapy. If we see the history of acupuncture, if we see the history of Chinese acupuncture, then in the Chinese acupuncture, they have used guasa scoop. This is the guasa scoop. But this is the new invention. It was not available earlier. So if we see the ancient history of the guasa, for the treatment purpose, they have used this coin, but the Chinese coin having hole in the middle. So they have used this coin, and just by the coin, they have performed all the treatment. No needle, no moxibustion, no any equipment, just this equipment, coin. And if we see the history of Ayurveda, in the history of Ayurveda, we can see the use of this spoon for the treatment purpose. This is the spoon. So the main question comes, how can we treat some disease? Why these spoons? Why these coins? Why this scoop? How it's possible? Because when the disease, we have to put too much efforts. So remember one thing here. Even today, if we do the treatment by this and by this, we will achieve the results. We'll see how to do that. So what is guasha therapy? If I will tell in the one line, the meaning of guasa means scraping. Scraping. So when you are going to the acupuncture, they are telling, okay, put the needle. Or the person working on the sujok, they also put the seeds. But here is the scraping. And we are having very different type of the scraper. And it's available very easily. There are different types of the equipment available, and believe me, just by using these guasa, this is the guasa board, guasa board, we can remove the disease. The different type of the guasha equipments are available for the scraping purpose. So these are all the guasa boards. We can see in the different shape, and this is, some is made by fiber, and some other it is made by stone. This is the stone. This is the stone. So the meaning of guasa, when we are rubbing, doing the scraping on certain points. Why this point treatment is good? Because many patients are telling no needle, then we can use the guasha. So there are many different type of these guasa available, and hardly we have to invest 1,000 rupees or the 1,500, and we can get this complete kit from the market. So these are the different type of the guasa pen. This is the different type of the buffalo horn guasa scoop available. Now the question comes, what we can treat? Can we treat back pain, neck pain? Yes, definitely. Can we treat knee pain? Yes. Constipation? Yes. Infertility? Yes. Headache? Yes. Pain of the eyes? Yes. Hormonal disorder? Yes. Obesity? Yes. Even we are doing this guasa therapy for the patient having stroke, and I will tell you, it's a wonderful for the patient having stroke and overweight. So we are scraping the guasa. So sometime if you see the video of the guasa, many person is seeing the video of the guasa on the YouTube, and they're asking me, but when we do the guasa, the area become red. Whether it's right? Yes. The color of the area. When we do the guasa, after doing the guasa, what color is appearing, that also telling about the nature of disease. Sometime when we scraping, there will be a red color, sometime purple color, sometime too much red, sometime light red. So even the after the scraping, we will do the practical demonstration. That time you will see that how the scraping creating the different types of the color. So exactly where we are doing. So let's see here now. So the stone available in the market, we can see each and every types of the guasa boards, guasa stone, buffalo horn guasa, guasa scoop, each and everything, even available on the Amazon, even available on the acupressure shops. They are sending the products here and there, right? So let's see here. So right now, I will declare this guasa therapy as the best therapy. Why? Because we know the acupuncture creating wonderful results. But even patients are not coming because they are scared with the name of needle. But when there is a question of guasha, so no needle, so people are comfortable. So when we are doing the guasa, there is a perfect angle how to hold the guasa and how to rub it on the certain body area. So mainly we are going to discuss these all disease, back pain, diabetes, stress, anxiety, polycystic ovarian disease, or the menstrual pain and the cramps, the thyroid disease, digestive disorder, high blood pressure, insomnia, depression, respiratory disorders, and the migraine headache. We are going to discuss these all. And why I have given this list, because these diseases we can treat very successfully without failure. Definitely, sometimes there is exceptions. And even we will work on the infertility. Nowadays, people are looking to the traditional doctor whether they can treat the infertility because they are fed up. We can definitely treat the overweight or the obesity, and the guasha is the very good treatment for the paralysis and the stroke and for the hair fall, right? So we are going to discuss these all diseases in the detail, but in general, we will discuss many other problems as well. So 17 plus acu protocol will help us, and they will treat almost most of the diseases. So we are going to make near about 17 protocols, little plus, and with the help of these 17 protocols, we will able to treat multiple disease. And for learning the guasa, we should learn at least 11 plus microsystems. So the meaning of microsystem, suppose this is your head region. Suppose we are looking your head from the top, and this is the top of the head, right? This is the top of the head. Now we are doing the imagination of whole body in this part. So we are doing the imagination of whole body in this part. So this is called microsystem. Okay, we will come to that point. So microsystem means that doing the imagination of whole body in particular part. Like if we talk about the ear, so if we do the imagination of whole body in the ear, so it is called ear microsystem. Let's talk about the hands. If we do the imagination of whole body in the hands, then that is called hand sujog microsystem. Okay, so we have to go through with the 11 microsystem and images. Like see, we can see the whole body is here represented here. So we want to treat the headache, we want to treat the chest pain, abdominal problem. So we have to learn accurately exact which area located on exactly what location, then we will able to treat. So also we can see the location of whole body here. We are knowing there is a Sahasrara chakra or the DU20 here. So before the DU20, we are having full body. So we can treat the chest problem, abdominal problem, genital problem. So we have to learn this microsystem as well as this microsystem. And this microsystem means whole body is here. This microsystem useful for the paralytic patient, even for the painful disorders. But this microsystem is highly useful for the patient suffering with paralysis. In this microsystem, the head is down and the lower body is up. So even we can see on the back side of the head, this is the microsystem, and we have to treat as per this microsystem. And even certain points found in the palm, on the back side of the palm, and in the feet, then under the feet, in the ear, on the back side of the body, and on the face, so while and on the body. So you can imagine, if we are having the knowledge of these multiple microsystem, and if we just do the guasa there, we can treat the disease successfully, right? So we will learn these all things, and we will do the guasa as per the disease, as per the problem, and we will able to treat the problem successfully. Sometime, suppose you are not having any equipment, no problem, go in the kitchen and bring the spoon and do the treatment by using the spoon. So just we are taking care, use the thing, prefer the thing which is not having conduction, like not having electricity conduction, right? So because the ceramic spoon is very good, the guasa made by the stone is very good, they are very good guasa, but in the emergency even you can use the coin. So like we can see, these are the Chinese coin. These are the Chinese coin had been used earlier for the treatment of guasa. Okay. So in the old days, people, in the ancient science, they were using this guasa coins or the ceramic spoon. So this is the very, like I can tell you, the guasa treatment is more than 2005 years old science, and traditional Chinese people has developed it in the very big way. What is the benefit? Number one, it's very easy to learn. Even you will learn just after the 7 days, you will start doing the treatment. This course will go for 21 to 22 days, right? This course we are going to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday by the 4:30. So in this way, we are going to learn near about 21 to 22 session, but I'm sure just after 7 session, you will start doing the treatment because it's very easy to learn. Number two, there's no any side effect. Sometime you have done more scraping. Okay, person might feel little pain. Only few people might feel little pain after 2 days, but it will disappear in the next 2 days. So it is not the side effect, and it will not create any side effect. And the important thing, it can be performed anytime. There is no limitation with the time. You can do it anytime, right? So nowadays, there are different types of the guasa equipments available in the market. Okay, so we can use all these equipments made by wood. Like I will show you, I have all types of the guasa, all type, whether so whether we take this a wooden made guasa, it is made by wood. You can see, even this is made by wood. So in the market, we will find all types of the guasa, and the question which is more effective, I will tell, the guasha is not effective. The person who is holding the guasa, that is effective. Okay. If this guasha is going to the hand, who know how to do the guasa will able to create the result, right? So you can buy any guasa, whether the wooden guasa or the quartz guasa or the spoon or anyone. If you don't have anything, just go with the homemade spoons and all. So these different color guasa available in the market. We know this is a very beautiful guasa, and most of the time I'm using this in my clinic. For my patient, I'm using this, and there is a dark board guasa. It's also very good. I'm using this for my patients, and especially for the patient suffering with the sciatica pain, lower back pain, and the migraine headache, and the stroke and the paralysis. I'm using this guasa. So let's go ahead. So suppose it's not mandatory that you should buy all the things. Even you are having one or two pieces of the guasa, that's enough. So number one, what the benefit? So guasa promotes circulation. It's improved the metabolism. It's improved the metabolism. So first I will focus on this line. It's improved the circulation. So when there is a decreased circulation in the heart, person will be having cardiac pain. Then we will go on the back side on the microsystem point of the microsystem point, and we can improve the circulation of the heart. We are not touching the heart. Just we are going to the points who is connected with the heart, and we will improve the circulation of the heart. It's improve the metabolism. If the metabolism is poor, then we'll suffer with the overweight and the thyroid disease. So metabolism play a very important role. With the help of guasa, we can improve the energy and metabolism. And the very important point, blood stasis. Nowadays, many people are developing cancer and the uterine fibroid and the breast nodule and the cyst in the different body part. So blood stasis means very deeper level of the blockages we can remove with the guasa. The guasa, when we are doing guasa on the face, so that is called facial guasha for enhancing the beautification. And nowadays it's very common. Many male, female want to improve the facial complexion doing the guasha over the face. Guasa improve immunity, immune system. Okay, so when these are the few benefits of the guasa. Now, when we do the guasa, we need to lubricate that body part. So we can buy the guasa oil. Guasa oil is made by some Chinese herbs. So this guasa oil is available on the Amazon, even on the many acupressure shops, but we can also use castor oil or some cream. Even if we talk about for the Indians not having guasa oil, they can use castor oil. Castor oil also very good, because we have to use the oil which is anti-inflammatory. And castor oil is the very good anti-inflammatory oil, right? Because when we are doing guasa, even the number one purpose to take the oil for lubrication, and number two purpose, that oil will get absorbed. And the castor oil, as per the Ayurveda, it's also reducing the pain, right? So it's a wonderful. Now, regarding the scraping board means the equipment what we are using. Number one, it's better if it is not conductor of the electricity, because our body is the bundle of energy. So better to take the product, the guasa board, which is not the conductor of the electricity. In the ancient time, people were using ceramic spoon, right? Even in the emergency, you can use even the things which is the conductor of electricity. Even you can use the coin. And do not soak the guasa equipment in the water. Please do not soak the guasa equipment in the water, otherwise it will not work nicely. So it should be dry. Fine. So now regarding the treatment method. So before performing the treatment, let's discuss the treatment methodology. Number one, first we will spread the guasa oil on the target area. Suppose we want to do the guasa on the certain body part, so we will spread the guasa oil there. Second, then we'll start the gentle scraping until the red patches appear. So we will keep on doing the scraping, and after some time we will see there is appearance of the red patches, and please consider them as a normal. Definitely when we are doing the guasa and we are looking the patches, but patient is very comfortable, patient is not feeling any discomfort. Even whatever problem of the patient will tell you immediately after the treatment that he is feeling much better. Just after the treatment, patient will report you feeling better. So do not bother with the red patches, because red patches means we are eliminating the toxins, right? Now, some person might feel the little pain after the 2 to 3 days, but it will disappear, and we don't do guasa every day. Suppose you have done the guasa today, and if you want to repeat, then you can repeat after 7 to 10 days. And if you are giving the 3 treatment in a month, even this much treatment is enough to cure the disease. Just 3 to 4 treatment in a month enough for curing the disease. So the patient who cannot come daily to a clinic or to your, so you can perform, like you can call them once a week, like the Saturday or the Sunday, or as per your convenience, do the guasa therapy and ask them to come on the next week. But if we want to target the different body parts, then even we can do twice a week. Suppose on the first sitting, we are focused on the abdominal obesity. We want to reduce the fat. So we can call today. And on the second sitting, we want to work on the asthma or some other disease. So even we can call after 3 days. So in that way, for the different problems, when we have to choose the different area, then even we can call the person 2 days a week. Now, first, as soon as we finish the guasa, first remove this thing from your mind that it's having any side effects. If the person is having little bit pain, we are not considering it as a side effect. It's a normal thing. Even we are playing cricket, football, we are having muscles pain for 1 day, then we are not bothering. In the same way, if the person is having little pain for 1 day, so it's a normal. You can even tell the patients earlier, okay, after 2 to 3 days, you might feel little discomfort, little pain, and it will disappear automatically within 2 days. So that is the normal thing. So it is not having any side effect. Okay, as soon as we perform the guasa, please offer the water to the patient. Okay, why I'm telling you this? Because when we learn something, few people are very active. They immediately start the treatment at their home. I have seen in the even my previous workshops, when I'm telling something, many enthusiastic people immediately starting the treatment. So that's why I am telling all the do's and don'ts. Even if you start the treatment right now, you should be aware with these all things. So as soon as you finish the guasa treatment, give the water immediately after the treatment, right? And this is the most important point. What is that? Try to not perform the guasa treatment on the area which is exposed to the air pollution or the sunlight. Suppose if you want to do the guasa on the face, better don't do. You can choose some other sites, or sometimes we have to do, then do the very light guasa, and even do the light, but do not expose that part too much in the pollution, in the sun rays, and in the exposure. Okay, try to hide that part normally. Okay, I'm not telling that do the bandaging of that part, but try to hide that part minimum for 2 to 3 days for getting the maximum results, right? So the hold the guasa board with a 45-degree angle when you do the guasa. Okay, and when the sharp edge of the guasa only should be used when you are doing between the bones. So when we are doing the guasa between the bones, then sharp edges just hold, sharp edges used just when you are doing between the bones. So don't use the sharp edges otherwise, right? So let's see this. So this is the guasa. I want to use this pointed part. So I can use between the bones. I can use between the bones. How to use, I will tell you. Suppose I want to do on the back, don't do with this. Use this part, this rounded part. Okay, rounded part, and holding the guasa with a 45-degree angle. So in that way we can do, right? So let's go ahead. Now, so first I would like to tell you only one microsystem here. It's a wonderful for the patient suffering with the constipation, irritable bowel syndrome, Crohn's disease, and the multiple problem which is connected with the intestine. It's a great treatment. And we have to do this treatment once a week for the patient suffering with IBS. So let's see here. So just go through with this image. This image is look like very simple. Okay. So we know this is the central part. This is the central part of your head. Okay. Now from the central part of the head, we can see one person lying on this side and another person lying on this side. Right? There are two persons. One person lying on one side and the another person lying on the other side. Okay. So this person lying here, and we can see the head is here, then the chest is here, then the abdomen is here, then the genital part is here. We can see very easily. This very clearly can be seen here, right? So if it perform the guasa here, we can work for the head problem. If we perform the guasa here, we can work for the chest problem. If we perform the guasa here, we can work for the abdominal problem. And if we perform the guasa here, we can work on the genital problems, right? So it's a very simple. So what we have to do exactly? Now I will tell you. So from the central line, in the acupuncture, we are measuring with the help of chun, but right now I'm not using chun measurement. Maybe I will introduce it later on. I'm not focusing on the chun right now. I would like to focus on the small finger. So let's just see the small finger here. So this is the small index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and the small finger. So this is the small finger. And we can see the nails of the small finger. This is the small finger, right? So just to measure this width, the width of a small finger from the bottom of nail, width of the small finger, from bottom of nail. So now try to see in my hand, because this image I've taken because this is a very effective imaginary system. If you look at my small finger, I'm telling you, measure this part from this corner to this corner, this part, just this part. I will tell you why we are taking this part later, but right now we have to learn something. Now, from the central line, just keep the small finger 1, 2, 3, 4 in that way, right? Keep the small finger like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in that way. So from the central line, if we keep the small finger like this, 1, then the 2, then the 3, then the 4 in that way. We have learned this thing during the scalp therapy treatment, right? So let's come back here. So we are telling this 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we are telling it A, B, knee, and C. A, B, knee, C. A, B, knee, C. So A is good for head. A is good for head. B is good for chest. Third point is knee. So knee is good for knee. And the fourth point is good for C point, good for lower body part, like abdomen and after and genitals. It is continuity, abdomen and genitals. A, B, knee, C. A, B, knee, C, right? Okay, so this is the general, this was the general introduction. So we will focus more on this area later on. So now how to perform the treatment. So this is the guasa oil available on the Amazon or in the market. Or we can take castor oil, as I told you. This is made by herbs, and the castor oil is made by castor seeds. So now wherever we want to do the treatment, first we have to put this oil, little oil. So first we have to put little oil. Suppose I am putting little amount of oil here, just here, because this is the head region. Suppose someone is suffering with the migraine headache. So I am putting the oil here. Then I have to start the scraping by using the guasa. Okay. So the practical part we will discuss in the next class, and I am going to do the many practicals, and we will discuss in the next class. We will do the practical of the constipation, even IBS, gastrointestinal disorders. So the next class we will do on the Monday, and Monday we will do practical. So today it was just introduction. On the Monday we are going to do the practicals, right? And we will learn that how to do guasa therapy practically, right? So enough for today. And if you have any questions, you can ask me. If anyone having any doubts, you can raise your hands and ask me. Fine. Yes, Sukriti ji, please. Yeah.
गुड इवनिंग सर.
Very good evening, Sukriti.
वेरी नाइस सेशन सर. सर मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि जैसे ग्वासा आपने बताया कि वीक में एक बार करेंगे, चाहे मंथ में 3 बार, तो जैसे हम इसके साथ अल्टरनेट जैसे ऑरिकुली हम वीक में एक ही बार करते हैं, वो कर सकते हैं. कपिंग भी हम वीक में एक बार करते हैं, तो क्या तीनों ट्रीटमेंट एक साथ कर सकते हैं?
No. You can do guasa and you can do ear treatment, like you're putting the seeds or the needle in the ear, but you cannot do cupping because in the guasa we already, when we are scraping, the part is red. So we cannot do cupping on the same area. If you want to do the cupping on other body area, you can do it, because guasa itself is a very effective treatment. And I'm sure if you do auricular therapy and the guasa, that's enough. Suppose you want to do some other therapy, then you can tell the patient, okay, come next week. Next we will do cupping. So because patient will be happy. Why? Everyone want a new treatment every time, because the patient also get bored with the same treatment. If you do again the same treatment, patient is getting bored. So they want, number one, you should do some therapy which is really very good and patient should get the results. Number two, something different. So he will come with the full enthusiasm. Wow, now in the last week I have done guasa. This week I will be getting the experience of cupping. And see, same thing we are doing here. And patients are happy. Okay. Okay, anyone? Yeah, Nirja ji. Now suppose if you are doing yoga, if you are a yoga teacher, so do the once a week your guasa therapy, and throughout the week you can train the yoga therapy, because there is no problem with the yoga therapy, right? So other things can be done, but guasa therapy cannot be done every day. Okay, Nirja ji, kindly unmute yourself. Yeah, yes, please.
Yes, sir. So you mentioned that there could be pain after 2-3 days. So anything should be done for that pain, or it should just be left by itself?
Yeah. So I told there might be pain for some people, not for everyone. Suppose you have done the treatment for 10 people, only the 2 to 3 people might tell you that I am feeling little uneasy and irritability. So tell them, so how to you have to react? You have to react in this way. Wow, very good. And it's really very good, because the pain is our friends, and when we are in the pain, so body is secreting many healing enzymes. So you have to tell the patient it's a very good, and it's the process of healing. Don't worry, pain will disappear within the 2 days. Don't, if you want to apply, just apply coconut oil, nothing else. Right? Yeah. Fine. Yes, Ratiji.
Sir, I couldn't get the measurement. आप पूरा measurement को एक बार फिर से बताएंगे? Can you show?
अभी हमने सिखाया नहीं है, हम आपको बिल्कुल 1-1 सेंटीमीटर करके सिखाएंगे, है ना? We will tell you with the measurement scale. Don't worry for that. We will tell you with the measurement.
I have one more
exactly
measurement.
Yeah.
I have another question.
Yeah.
Sir, I know it just I'm doing the course and it sounds very silly question to ask, but people really just by doing guasha, people are getting healed just by guasha.
Sorry, people just by doing the guasa.
Just by doing guasha, people are getting healed.
Yes, definitely. See,
in
the China, there is a many. They are just having TCM guasa clinic. They are having TCM guasa clinic. They just do guasa. If you tell this point, they will do guasa. Li11, they will do guasa. Okay, Li10, improving the energy, so they will do guasa. Suppose someone is suffering with a weakness. Okay, so in our body there is a point that increasing the energy. So from the elbow, if you go 3 finger, so this is the point increasing the energy. Then they will do guasa. They will not put the needle. So there are many clinics, they just do guasa for any problem, and you can treat any disease just by doing guasa. Guasa is a complete treatment. So because we know the points, and guasa is a stimulation technique.
Right. So this is what I wanted to make clear. Is just now we are learning gynae with you, right? So आपने जैसे gynae में हमें point protocol बताया, right? So we use those protocols, or do we base it on these head inversion images and everything else, and base the guasa on that? Or on what do we base the guasa?
So maybe like your voice is interrupting, but I'm trying. What I'm understanding. So on that basis, I am replying you that if you like, see, you know the treatment for any disease, then for the treatment you can pick, this is the protocol, and you can perform the guasa. Like if you are very good knowledgeable in the acupuncture and you know lots of points, okay, and if you are having some previous knowledge and you know the target point, so just the target point is in front of you and you can do the treatment by using guasa. No need to use any needles and all, just guasa is enough, right? Yeah. Okay. Yes, Dr. Babuji.
Good evening, doctor.
Very good evening.
Hello.
Hello.
And after doing guasha, shall we do Yamanto scalp after?
So after doing the guasa, if you want to add some other treatment method, yes, definitely you can do that. Yeah, you can do that. Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Hi, Mawati, sir.
Hello. Yes.
Sir, I am suffering from low BP. Sir, is there any treatment?
Yes, wonderful
low
treatment.
BP?
So actually, in our theory, we are having the treatment of low BP and the high BP, and we will discuss it. We will discuss both. High BP as well as the low BP, we will discuss both. Yeah. It's a detailed discussion, so we will do during the workshop.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Fine. So thank you so much everyone for joining this workshop. And now we will meet on the Monday. Monday also there is a free workshop for everyone, so that we can perform some practicals for all of you, and you can see the practicals And if anyone want to join whole course, which is 21 or 22 days full course with full of detail, lots of knowledge, and you will also get this PDF and all, and you can see the treatment protocol and you can perform the treatment. You can see the diagram, you can see the image, and just by seeing the image, you can perform the treatment. The doing the treatment will be very easy for you. Just see the treatment and do the scraping. So if anyone want to join, you're welcome for this TCM Guasa therapy. And we will also provide the whole recordings. Okay, so don't worry, for even today, this recording I will upload and put in all the groups. And the participant who will join the course, they will get complete recording of the course, right? Okay, closing now.